Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and today it is time for another Florida Man video. Now if you don't know what a Florida Man is, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me, okay? I've put out so many of these already, and you're not watching them? I mean, they get a lot of views, honestly. If you're new to the channel or just never watched one of these videos, a Florida Man is anytime a news report or news article says Florida Man does blank, and it's always something completely unhinged, that's a Florida Man. Now since moving down to Florida, I've decided to use it as a bit of a horoscope for some of my favorite YouTubers. This month's video we're going to be doing some of the Smosh casts. And since there's so many of them, obviously there's going to be quite a few Smosh videos, and they're just going to come out when they come out, honestly. I'm not going to put them like right after the other. Just know this is the first of the Smosh videos. Now knowing all that, let's just jump right into it. Roll the intro. First up for this video, we have Damien. Now, doing a simple Google search, I found out that Damien's birthday is November 23rd. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida Man Damien is. And Damien, your Florida Man is... Florida Man rescues puppy from jaws of alligator without dropping cigar. Oh my god, are we gonna get a heartwarming one? It's usually something completely deranged or something completely crazy, or just plain dark and evil. Is this an actual heartwarming one? Finally! Let's start reading. A man in Florida rescued his puppy from the jaws of an alligator diving under the water and wrestling the reptile, all without dropping the cigar in his mouth. Redacted, age 74. As usual, I'm gonna remove the names from this to protect the people in it, obviously. Even if they did something good, I just don't want people harassing them, being like, oh my god, I can't believe you just like walking up to somebody you don't know. And for the people that are more negative, obviously, it's not so much to protect them as it is to protect their family from being harassed. I've said it multiple times in the past. I'll keep saying it. Maybe I should say it every video. I don't know. But either way, that's why I do it. Redacted, age 74, was walking his Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Gunner, who's a good boy. Gunner's a good boy. Yeah, I'm not going to redact that dog's name because I'm fairly certain there's a lot of dogs named Gunner around the pond near his retirement home in Estero, Florida. When the alligator raced up from the water and grabbed the dog, Redacted told CNN. Oh, so it just like lunged out of the water and grabbed the dog? How close were they to the water? It came out of the water like a missile, he said. I never thought an alligator could be that fast. It was so quick. I mean, yeah, no, alligators are pretty quick, apparently. I didn't really know that myself until I came down here, though, so. Camera set up by the Florida Wildlife Federation and the F-Stop Foundation captured the encounter, which shows Redacted in the pond, his head submerged, as he tries to grab a hold of the alligator. He then emerges holding the reptile, which still has the dog in its jaws, but in Redacted's jaws, his cigar, which he never drops. Can we just talk about the fact that this man is 74? This man is 74 years old and he is fighting a gator. I couldn't climb a mountain without my asthma pump without almost dying. I need to work on myself. Redacted moves to the edge of the pond while trying to pry the dog free. Eventually he succeeded, and Gunner runs away while Redacted tries to extract his own hand from the creature's mouth. Oh, so he got the dog out, good. However, he got pinned himself then. Yee. Gunner has since seen a vet, and while he suffered a small puncture wound to his stomach, he is otherwise fine, CNN reports, while Redacted said that his hands were chewed up. I'm glad that the dog was fine. I'm sorry that the man's hands were chewed up, but at least the puppy's okay. And your cigar. He doesn't want the alligator removed, he said. They're part of nature and a part of our lives. Wow, that is... I don't know how to feel about that. Like, on one hand, I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. You know, he understands that this creature didn't do anything intentional. He was just like, I'm hungry and there's this small thing that I can eat right here. Whereas, if it was my dog that happened to, I would demand the head of that gator. I would want the tail fried. I would go to a chef and be like, cook me up this gator's tail. I want to dip it in remoulade sauce. I am vengeful, okay? You hurt my baby, I hurt you. But he will be keeping Gunner on a leash and at least 3 meters or 10 feet from the pond from now on. So they must have been closer to the pond than 10 feet, and also, I guess the dog wasn't on a leash, which in all honesty, no matter how small a dog is, they should be on a leash because you don't really know. They are animals, and you don't know what'll set them off. Like, yes, if they're in their own backyard, that's fine and good, let them run free. In the house, obviously, let them run free. But if you're taking your dog out on a walk in an environment where other people are going to be, or, that there are other animals in, maybe have them on a leash, so if something goes to attack them, you can pull them away quickly. Or if they go to attack somebody, you can stop them from attacking. Because no matter how small a dog is, like I said, they are in fact an animal, and they might just not like somebody. But yes, Damien, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that is deep down inside of you simply because the day you were born. A dog hero. Good for you. I'm not even sorry about this one. I'm only sorry that the man's hands got beat up, but I'm glad that the puppy is okay. On to the next one. Next up for this video, we have Shane. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that Shane's birthday is September 14th. Now, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Shane is. And Shane, your Florida man, is... Florida man causes $2 million in damage with hot-wired excavator. Crashes into Walmart. $2 million in damage. 2 million. 2 million. Okay. A machete-armed Florida man stole an excavator and went on a joyride throughout Gainesville Monday night, crashing into several buildings, including a Walmart, and causing roughly $2 million in damage. That means he could have caused more. They're just estimating. Redacted, age 47, was arrested early Tuesday morning after he allegedly stole the yellow Komatsu excavator, valued at $350,000, and drove it down several roads, knocking into buildings, fences, and light poles, before finally coming to rest after crashing into the side of the Walmart. Redacted entered the machine without permission at a construction site and hot-wired the excavator and drove it away. He allegedly broke through a chain-link fence at the work site before he drove into buildings at a nearby storage unit center while extending the excavator's boom to inflict additional damage. What? So he intentionally, it wasn't like he was like, oh no, I can't control this thing. He intentionally did it to cause damage. Okay, cool, okay. 4 buildings belonging to the storage company were damaged or destroyed during Redacted's escapades before he made his way to a nearby Walmart. That means it can have been completely totaled, or he might have bumped into a wall and cracked it or something. Either way, 4. And he wasn't done. En route to the retail store, Redacted smashed into another fence and drove into a utility pole, causing it to fall down with live wires before running over to a CT meter. Do you mean running over a CT meter too? Or do you mean he got out and ran to a CT meter? Because I think it's the first one. He ran over the CT meter. Either way, causing underground damage and breaking down a light pole. Okay, fun times. That means, if I'm not mistaken, that multiple houses or multiple businesses or both lost power for a while before they were able to repair the poles. Again, fun times. When he arrived at the Walmart, Redacted smashed the 72,000-pound machine against a loading dock wall and crashed into the side of the store, causing extensive exterior damage. Redacted then allegedly fled the excavator and ran inside armed with a machete, but discarded it. Where did he discard it? Did he just put it down on a shelf I don't need this anymore, yay, ran through the Walmart? Or did he put it down expecting to be able to disguise himself amongst the people in the Walmart? They won't recognize me without my machete. It's like Superman with the glasses, Once he puts on the glasses, no one recognizes he's Superman. So does he think once he puts the machete down, no one's going to recognize him? Police said Redacted physically resisted officers and initially refused to put his hands behind his back. The businesses listed as victims of Redacted's crimes told law enforcement the estimated property damage would be approximately $2 million. So did they all do the math together? Or was it the storage unit was well, he did about $1 million worth in damages here. Over there, they're he did about $350,000 of damage here, and they just estimated everybody's totals? Or did they all just come together and 355? He did about $2 million worth of damages to all of us? And the police are I guess that's what we do. Thanks for letting us know, I guess. Redacted was charged with 6 felonies and 1 misdemeanor, with the most serious being first-degree larceny, grand theft causing damage to a property estimated over $1,000. I mean, considering he did $2 million worth in damages? Yeah, I'm going to say that's more than 1,000. He also faces 4 criminal mischief damage to property charges, all third-degree felonies, a felony and armed trespassing charge, and a misdemeanor for resisting an officer without violence. So I don't think he's going to be getting out anytime soon. And if he does, I am shocked. Because, again, we don't see the bail, the bond, we don't see how long he was sentenced to or anything like that, so for all we know, he's back out on the street. One may never know with these. But anyway, yes, Shane, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. I am sorry. That was a lot, honestly. I mean, it wasn't dark or anything like that, like some other ones we've had in the past, but that one was a lot. On to the next one. Next up, we have Chance. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that Chance's birthday is May 22nd. Hey, another Gemini. I want to collect them all. But yes, knowing that information, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Chance is. And Chance, your Florida man is... Florida man loses arm after gator attack behind bar. Darker than Damien's gator attack. Let's just keep reading. A man in Florida lost his arm after being attacked by an alligator behind a bar, according to wildlife authorities. The 23-year-old man was attacked early Sunday behind a bar in Port Charlotte, Florida, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Wow, 23 years old and losing his arm. That's gotta suck. I mean, losing your arm at any age has to be difficult, but at least, like, if you lost your arm at 80 or something like that, you lived your whole life with that arm already. You know what I mean? Whereas this guy's only 23 and is just, like, starting out his life, essentially, and has already lost a limb. The man had been a patron at Bandito's Bar, which is located next to a pond. Another bar patron, redacted, told the Daily Sun that he heard the man screaming from the pond area and went outside looking for him in the early morning darkness. He was yelling and swimming towards the shoreline, redacted said. I ran and dragged him up to the sand. I was scared to get close to the water because it was dark out. I mean, that's valid. If he's flailing and screaming and swimming to the shoreline as fast as he can, clearly there's something in the water. The man was taken by helicopter to Gulf Coast Hospital in Fort Myers, where his arm was amputated, said redacted, a spokesman for Charlotte County Fire and EMS. Jesus, it was that bad that he had to have it amputated. I thought, like, it was ripped off by the gator, which would have sucked, obviously, but at least at that point he would have known 100%. I feel like if it got gnawed on that badly, but you still had it, you'd still have some hope of, like, at least I still have my arm, only to go to the hospital and find out, like, we're gonna have to cut it off. That would honestly really suck. I would rather the gators just, like, chomp it off and them just have to, like, maybe cut off a little bit of it and, like, sterilize it and stuff like that, opposed to, like, me thinking, like, my arm is safe, they're gonna repair it, and then be like, ooh, about that. Snip, snip. You know what I mean? A nuisance alligator trapper removed the 10.5 foot or 3.2 meters alligator from the property, according to wildlife officials. So, unlike Damien's, where the guy was like, you know what? This is his home. I don't want him removed from his home. It's where he belongs. It's the circle of life. They were like, we're getting rid of this. I guess it makes sense because there's a bar right there, and if you were able to hear his screams from the bar, that means that gator was really close. But yes, Chance, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. I am so sorry. I would feel horrible if I escaped an alligator attack thinking that I still had my limbs. Like, they can fix it, it's fine. Only for them to be like, no, we have to... You know what I mean? Like, that would suck. That's all I can really say. On to the next one. And last up for this video, we have Amanda. And doing a simple Google search, I found out that Amanda's birthday is February 14th, Valentine's Day. The roses came, but they took you away. Tattooed on my arm is a charm to disarm of the harm. Gotta keep myself calm, but the truth is gone. Wow, that is really embedded in my brain, isn't it? Anyway, knowing that, let's figure out what kind of Florida man Amanda is. And Amanda, your Florida man is... Florida man accused of making bomb threat was referring to bowel movement, police say. What? I mean, I've heard people say, like, I'm gonna bomb up the bathroom and things like that. Like, I get it. I understand it. But if you're gonna say that in the comfort of your home or your family's home or something like that. Don't go in public and say something stupid like that, because that's how you get into this situation, apparently. I'm just assuming that's what happened here. Let's start reading. A man accused of making a bomb threat at a Home Depot store in Kansas said he was only warning others before another man blew up the bathroom with a bowel movement. Why did he know that another man was gonna bomb up the bathroom, though? That's the question. I could see somebody going in and be like, I'm gonna bomb up this bathroom or something like that. It's another thing for somebody else to be like, he's gonna bomb up the bathroom. It's not your joke to make, sir. And again, maybe just don't say it out in public. Maybe just be like, I apologize for the smell or something. Either way, I wouldn't know. I don't use public restrooms ever. Hey, that's a fun fact about Johnny. Everyone in my life knows that. We will be out all day for like 13, 14 hours, and I will not use the bathroom. My body just refuses. But anyway, let's keep reading. At about 12:15 p.m. Monday, police responded to a reported bomb threat at the home improvement store. An employee told police he was standing at the urinal when another man left the stall and said, "Somebody told me there's a bomb in the building. You need to leave the building," according to a report. He asked him to repeat himself, and the man gave the same statement 2 more times. I'm sorry, this man just walked out of a stall and was like, "You gotta leave the building. There's a bomb in here." Sir, what were you doing in there? Did you have to use the bathroom that bad that you knew the information like, hey, we gotta get out of here. There's a bomb in the building, but you know what? I gotta use the bathroom first? Like, who does that? Like, if you hear there's a bomb in the building, you get out. Piss in your pants, piss on the street, I don't care. If you know or you hear that there's a bomb in a building, get your ass and get anyone else that you can out of that building. You don't stop to use the bathroom and then slowly saunter out of the stall being like, hey, we gotta get out of here. There's a bomb. No. Why did you take the time to stop to use the bathroom if you thought there's a bomb? I need to keep reading because, like, what the hell? Police said the employee left the restroom and called 911. Another employee identified the man in question as a regular customer. When police spoke to the customer over the phone, he said he had no intention of causing such alarm and that the comment he said was meant to be funny. Again, don't make comments like that out in public. First of all, the world is very tense at the moment. You know, multiple wars going on. America at like the cusp of a civil war at this point. Let's be completely honest here. Things are tense as it is. You don't need to be making bomb jokes about your bowel movements out in public, okay? The man said he heard another person in the bathroom say, "You all need to get out of here because I'm fixing to blow it up," which made him and another person laugh because they understood the man was in serious need to defecate and that he was attempting to provide a polite warning to the other patrons of the bathroom. That is not a polite way, that is literal toilet humor. Again, I don't know proper etiquette in public restrooms because I don't use public restrooms, but I would assume you'd just be like, hey, I apologize for the scent, or you might want to get out of here because it's not going to be pretty or something like that, I don't know. But you don't just make a bomb joke. In 2023, no. He told police he was joking when he gave a warning to the store employee and that he didn't know the men's bathroom humor was taken so seriously. The store has declined to press charges, police said. I mean, okay, I guess that's fine. No one was harmed. People got scared. I feel like that should be something, at least a ticket or something. But if they don't want to press charges, they don't want to press charges. Who am I to judge? But yes, Amanda, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because of the day you were born. Do you make that kind of toilet humor out in public? Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people do it. My family does it. I do it. Whatever. But again, you don't do those kinds of things in public. You don't say that kind of stuff in public to other people that don't understand the concept. And if the bathroom doesn't stink at that point, you don't go up to a complete stranger like, we need to get out of this building. It's about to explode. You know, like, no. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing bong the ding dong down below to be alerted when I make a new video. But until next time, why not check out some of my other stuff? I have some more Florida Men, some fever drinks, some story time, some Let's Play, some randomness. I have a little something for everybody. And while you're at it, maybe go share one of your favorite videos of mine with your friends. We can always use more friends on the channel. And until next time, bye! You know, seriously, don't make jokes like that in public. People might take it seriously, and that's how you get into that kind of situation. Or learn to be like me and just don't use public restrooms. Let your body like shut down the way mine does. Bye.